Can your skincare regimen do this? Of course it can't. This looks like a facelift. There's no skincare regimen in the world that I've ever seen that can do this kind of transformation. Honestly, it looks like she had a facelift, but she didn't. Hi, I'm Steve Scott, and what does a 73-year-old man like me know about skincare? Well, let me tell you, I own skincare companies. I used to work with some of the best formulators in the world, and I've sold hundreds of millions of dollars in skincare and makeup and other things like that in the companies that I used to co-own. And so I've seen lots of before and afters. And I'm telling you, I have never seen a before and after like what you've just seen. Now, look at what happened with her mother, who was 80 years old. Look at her face. Oh my goodness. I mean, look at the difference between her eyes, the sagginess of the skin, the brightness of the skin. What a huge difference. Now, what on earth could make this kind of a difference besides a facelift? Well, it is a brand new technology, a brand new product that until we came along has never existed. The secret is a word called nano. We have nanosized some key ingredients that make them more bioavailable and allow them to be utilized by the skin. And look at the difference it makes. I mean, this woman was 58 years old, and look how much younger she looks. The other woman was 80 years old. But this isn't freaky. Now, here's what the product looks like, okay? It's a simple spray. You use it in the morning, you use it at night, you can use it at work. We recommend you do it at least 2 times a day. But the kinds of results this result right here, this woman sprayed her face 5 times a day for 7 weeks. That's it. No other dermatology procedure, nothing, just using this spray. This is her 80-year-old mom. She used it 5 times a day. She sprayed her face for 3 weeks. But look at what happened with her sister. This is a 56-year-old woman. She sprayed her neck and décolleté for 3 weeks, sprayed them 5 times a day. Look at the difference. There's nothing in the world that I know of that can make this difference. You think that's a little freaky? How about this? Look at the difference between these two hands. This is a 71-year-old man. He sprayed the right hand for every day, I think 3 to 4 times a day for 7 weeks. Didn't spray his left hand. Look at the difference. How do I know about this guy? It was me a couple years ago. And look at this guy. This is pretty cool. Look at his eyes. Look at the difference. 1 week in his case. Now, everybody has different skin. Everybody has different skin types and so on. And results will vary, obviously. But these results are what we are seeing from all over the world. Now, here's what's really cool. This was with our first formula. And after that first formula, we said, how can we make it even better? And here's what we did. We nanosized, in this first formula, we had nanosized glutathione, which is an antioxidant. And by nanosizing it, we make the particles so small that they become immediately bioavailability. That's our secret. And we use a different nano process than anybody else uses that allows us to get the particle size really, really tiny. You know, well, what does that mean? Well, it means that instead of trying to get something this big through a hole that big, you've got something tiny that goes through real easy, okay? That's what we've done. And look at me. This was my face several years ago. Let's see, about 3 years ago, okay? And you can see how loose my skin is. Doesn't have any sparkle, any luster, any shine. The skin looks, honestly, it looks like dead skin. It looks like an old guy's skin. I was 71 at the time. And now, look at this. This was just 7 weeks later, and I sprayed 3-4 times a day. And look how much tighter the skin was. Yes, the lighting's different, but it's not the lighting. Look at the contour of the face. Now, what's the secret? Well, in our current formula, we kept everything we had in our original one, plus we nanosized, here we go, hyaluronic acid. Man, what is that? That is something that you see in every modern skincare, except by nanosizing it, we get much more bioavailability. We also nanosize collagen. Once again, more bioavailability and utilization by the skin. But that's not where we stopped. We did 5 other amino acids, and the whole purpose of nanosizing those and getting those into your skin is that they really support the skin's own production of collagen and elastin. Why is that important? Collagen is what plumps out the fine lines and wrinkles. The elastin is what tightens your face. And this is something that is just blowing people away because it really does. Look at this lady. Everybody thought she lost weight. And of course she had her brows done, tattooed, and she did her lips. You can see that in the after picture. But she didn't lose any weight. And she said, everywhere I go, people are saying, wow, how did you lose your weight? She didn't. But her face is so much tighter, it gave that appearance. This is the biggest breakthrough I've seen in my lifetime. It's a whole new technology. And as you'll see when you start to use it, it replaces just about everything else in your skincare regimen. So I hope you'll try this. You'll never find anything like this. And I promise you, if you try it for 1 or 2 months, you will never go off of it. It is doing something for your skin that nothing else has ever done. I mean, let's look one more time. Look at this, and look at this, and look at this. It's just the craziest thing I've ever seen, but the science is there. This was not created by a makeup artist. It wasn't created by really conventional skincare people. This was created by skincare people, but using the science of nanoparticles. And so try it, and I think you're going to agree you'll never stop using it. Oh, some people might say, well, why do I have to keep using it? Because your skin always needs this stuff. Your skin cells replace themselves every month. And so the new skin cells are going to need the product just like the old ones. You know, you never stop using oxygen. You never stop needing water. You're never going to stop needing our product, but you're going to see results. And people say, well, is it expensive? Well, let me just tell you, it's a lot less expensive than 4 or 5 products that it replaces. So try it and see what you think.